Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One, to give you some tips and tricks you could use to increase your online revenue, your traffic, your leads, and increase your business. And two, is to compare your website to a local competitor's website that's on the first page of Google. See if those tips and tricks could outrank them to get you on the first page of Google, to get you in front of the eyes of more consumers. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, you can definitely use on your own for your website, but if you want to speak about that or anything further, please feel free to reach out. But either way, if you could leave me a few lines of feedback on this actual video, that helps me get better at making these for local businesses. All right, so let's get started. So first is content. So in content on your website, on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That's just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content on your website, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So off the bat, you got a nice laid out website here. Got some pictures, very eye-popping. The pictures come out cleanly there. But one thing I would focus on is just having some more words, some more content, keywords, which I'll talk about, and that'll outrank some of your local competitors in the area. So speaking of Google, so if I was a consumer and if I lived in Carrollton, Texas, which is area you serve and plumbing services that you provide, this is what typically comes up. So usually ads come here first. They're hit or miss. They're a good investment if you haven't already, but a lot of the time consumers skip over those. Sometimes they go down to the map pack here. This is called Citations. I'll go more of that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. We feel this is the most important with searchability. So the goal is to be on the first page of Google for any kind of service you provide or area you serve. So as you scroll down, you see your top competitor is Carrollton Plumbing Service, so I'll compare your website to theirs and see if you could outrank them to get right here. And as you scroll down, you see you're not on the first page. I kept scrolling. Actually, you're on page 2. You're at the top, so you're almost on that first page. But you might have heard this saying, a great place to hide a dead body is on page 2 or 3 of Google. Just consumers just don't go there to search for more services or products. So you want to be on that first page. So as I said, I'll compare the two sites, and this is a tool we use to do that comparison. It's called Ahrefs, and this is your URL right here, and these are your numbers. So for your keywords, you have 165 keywords on your website that's giving you searchability. So that's a good start. You want to have a high volume, the better. We'll give you that searchability. So local plumber near me, those are great high volume words. So definitely keep those on your website. But just think about all the services you provide and all the areas you provide, even outside of Carrollton, Louisville, Flower Mound, Dallas. There's some Dallas ones wherever you go. And you get very creative and just increase your keywords. So whatever you don't have on here, you can increase those to outrank your competitors. So comparing your website to theirs, and here's Carrollton Plumbing Service website. Pretty good website as well. You see they have a few more content on there, but not a whole lot. So I definitely think they're rankable and outbeatable. And they're the top ranking competitor in that area of plumbing services, Carrollton. So here's their numbers. Actually, they only have 33 keywords. So you're actually beating them in keywords. So we'll see some other numbers why they're ranking high. But I would keep your keywords, keep adding to your keywords to dominate them in this area. But it's probably your backlinks is why they're ranking higher. So speaking of backlinks, let's go back to your numbers and talk about the backlinks. So in backlinks, for a backlink, it's anywhere where one website is linking to your website. So these act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. Also think of it as like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep it in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. Very important to have other plumbing services, HVAC services, electrical HVAC companies linking back to your website. Doesn't help if like a restaurant or doctor's office website links back to you. Just doesn't give you that trustability, that searchability with Google. So right now you have 168 backlinks with 48 different reference domains. Okay, that's a good start there. But comparing that to your top competitor here, which is the Carrollton Plumbing Services, here the URL, this is why they have high search volume. They have 765 backlinks with 46 different reference domains. So the goal is to get closer to these backlinks. If you get closer to here, if you increase your backlinks, there's no reason why you can't outrank them and be at the very top of Google when it comes to plumbing services, Carrollton. And then finally, there's citations. So citations is anywhere where your business name, your number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important. for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So the goal is to be in the top 3 or 4. So there's 4 here, but you want to be in that top 3 and 4, much like Google on pages 2 and 3. People don't click here for more services, so you want to be right in the front of the face of consumers. And to get in this citations map pack, that includes directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others. Also, social media accounts are great too. So here's the idea. Google begins to see your brand over the internet, and the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. Here's what you might be looking at and why that's so important, to be up here in the face of consumers and here. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, usually there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this video for you to start help generate those leads online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that. I could do the research. I could find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So again, if you leave me a few lines of feedback, that'll help me out making these videos. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was helpful. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.